Hello there, viewer. Welcome to my channel. My name is Xabethegeminiwitch. It is a pleasure to have you guys here with me today. I love 80s music. I am a witch, a medium, and a tarot reader. So go ahead and hit that like button if you guys are new here. Welcome. If you guys are returning viewers, welcome back. Let's jump into your reading and see what the cards have for you today. So what is going on with the collective? Keep in mind that this is going to be a general reading. It's not going to be for any particular sign, okay? If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, just, watch the next video. So we already have here, you're very close to achieving your goal. So there's something here that Spirit doesn't want you to give up on. You might be feeling like, oh, maybe I should just put this to the side, and Spirit say, don't do that. Look at the bigger picture, okay? You're focusing on the small stuff right now. Spirit saying, I do not want you to give up on this goal. You are so close. Don't give up. Look at the bigger picture. Why are you doing what you're doing? All right? What's the plan, man? Remember why you're doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Show up every day. This is part of your destiny. Spirit saying you're so close to achieving this goal. You're about to have victory and success when it comes to this. And you're about to partner up and have some alliances when it comes to this particular goal or this venture that you're focused on. So don't give up. That's the message here. Don't give up. If you're doubting it, doubting yourself, Spirit saying don't do that. It's part of your destiny. Right. The Wheel of Fortune. This is about divine timing being at play here. And again, destiny, taking chances. This is about cycles of life. This is about good fortune, right? And just waiting for this divine timing to happen. I see momentum here, and you don't realize that it's happening behind the scenes. And I'm also getting that image of, I'll pop it up here on the video, where someone's like in a mine, and he is so close to reaching, or he's digging and digging and digging, and he's so close to reaching that gem. And then he gets so tired, but if he only knew that all it took was just a few more tries, or just a few more, digs, and then he would, find what it was that he was looking for this entire time. So that's the message that I'm getting here. Like, don't give up. It's a lot closer than what you think it is. The Wheel of Fortune is at play here. So again, the Wheel of Fortune is about having that good luck, this being a part of your destiny, and things working and turning around in your favor. So don't give up. What else would you like to tell? Right. Spirit saying you have a good business sense. Stay confident. You are very attractive. You're very magnetic. You're very mature. You're also a very helpful friend who is well liked. You're very kind and loyal and generous and confident. You're probably a very competitive person as well, and you enjoy the enterprise and the limelight. And you're probably somebody who also values your home, your family life, right? But Spirit's saying stay in that confident, be confident in regards to this decision that you made. Be confident in regards to how you're showing up in the world, right? So like if you're looking down on yourself and you're judging yourself, Spirit's saying don't do that. You're so close to achieving your goal. Yeah, you've been through some things here that may have made you feel defeated, right? Maybe some backstabbing, some betrayals. You might have dealt with some enemies, right? Maybe some bad mouthing, and maybe you might be a little bit bitter too in regards to certain things that took place in the past. But Spirit's saying there's something here for you. I don't want you to put your energy towards what happened to you and, what people did to you anymore. You may have hit rock bottom at some point and you're just like, when is my time coming? So Spirit's saying your time is coming. It is now. It's in the works. We're gaining momentum here, right? Just because you went through what you went through, you felt defeated in the past, but now it's your time. There's a time here that's like circling around. This is also karma at play here. Good karma, for you, obviously. So look at the bigger picture here. You're so close to achieving your goal. You're so close to that victory and success here. This was all a part of the plan here. You may feel like, oh my goodness, well, things were delayed. Spirit saying patience is needed here. Okay, patience is needed. Continue planning. Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant. You may even feel like you missed some opportunities or things are just stagnant right now, and you feel like apathetic, maybe even like disillusioned. Okay, Spirit's saying stop focusing on the negative, because all that's going to do is just keep you depressed and maybe even bored with a certain situation here. And I'm getting this frustration as well, and maybe you feeling tired, right? So Spirit's saying no, like it's coming. Don't give up, okay? Stay vigilant. Yeah. For some of you, you may feel like there's this like lack of independence too, and stability, like a lack of stability and a lack of security. Maybe you even feel like, there was some reckless spending here, or maybe some shady investments that you made, and I feel like you learned from the situation here, and it may have made you feel like, oh my God, like, I lost it all, right? But sometimes when we lose things and we come back even stronger, right? Because this time around we come back with experience. I would highly suggest that you read the book Think and Grow Rich, right? And if this message is for you, you're probably already on that path. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, or maybe you're an influencer of some sort. But this is about reprogramming your mind, right? And taking that old narrative that, if you fail, that's it, that you should give up. No, Spirit's saying it's time to continue. It's time to keep going. Look at the bigger picture. Don't give up. Failure is an opportunity to learn, right? The more we fail, the more we learn. Does it suck? Yes. Does it hurt? Yes. But again, this time around, you're building back up with experience. Okay? So stay confident. Don't allow that to mess with your confidence here. You need structure. You need routine. This is about, telling yourself, you know what? I'm going to show up like this. I'm going to, this is how I'm going to show up. Every day I'm going to post, or every day I'm going to do this, or every day I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a little bit closer to my goal. Even if that's just 30 minutes on personal development, reading a book, or watching a video on, financial literacy. Anything that has to do with this goal that you have and this vision that you have, Spirit's saying, I want you to take at least 20-30 minutes a day to focus on, your like reprogramming your mind here. But you definitely need a routine here. Okay, you need a routine. And Spirit's saying it wants you to detach. It wants you to not be so emotionally involved in this failure, quote unquote, to say, right? Look at it like a head over heart. Okay, don't be so like emotionally attached to whatever this is. Look at the bigger picture here. Okay, you may feel like you digressed. Maybe you had momentum at one point, and then all of a sudden, things just kind of lost its momentum, right? Yeah, it left you feeling like uncertain and like maybe like limited, or like you feel like you had a lack of direction here. Spirit's saying, I want you to let go of the mistake that you think that you made. It wasn't a mistake, it was a lesson, okay? And so there needs to be a change of perspective here, because now you know, now you've gained some sort of clarity on this, what it is that you're doing or what you've decided to do. But nevertheless, even though you may not see it right now, you may not see the fruits of the seeds that you planted, right? These things take time, right? You have to cultivate it, right? And Spirit's saying continue, because there is victory and success here, and even partnerships and alliances here. Something's about to turn around for the better. And this was a part of your destiny. This is a part of your destiny. So don't give up. It's almost like I feel like even if you have given up on it, it's like maybe you put it aside for a little bit, or just to kind of like give you a break in terms of like just the mental break, because it might be like a lot, when you think about it. But for whatever reason, you still continue to go down this path because you see something here. You see a vision. And Spirit's saying, don't give up on that. That vision was placed there for a reason. Okay? What else, Spirit? Right. I feel like, it's been a burden for you, but Spirit's saying to be patient here with the Seven of Pentacles. You've planted the seeds. So now you just have to, water them daily, right? You have to show up. You're thinking, oh, as soon as I planted these seeds, I'm just going to see the fruit right away. And Spirit's saying, that's not how this works. It takes time, right? Rome wasn't built in one day. So I know it's tough. Put the burdens down. Okay. You may feel overburdened about something here. Maybe even stressed out, right? Because you feel like there's a lot of responsibility when it comes to this situation. But Spirit's saying, first of all, reward yourself for getting as far as you have already. And, put some of that weight aside, all right? Change your perspective when it comes to this situation. Learn from the best, okay? The best of the best of the best have failed. And they've gotten up and they've tried again. And they've tried again, and they've received a million no's before they finally receive that one yes. But they don't give up, right? So this is about not giving up. And Spirit's saying, it's not about investing more money, or it's not about that. It's about gaining a fresh perspective on things, so that you can almost like, it's like having like a eureka moment, like a aha moment, like gaining that mental clarity and seeing things differently, okay? Not seeing it as, dang, I failed, Spirit saying, no, absolutely not. Stand in your truth, stand in that knowledge, change your perspective, put the burdens down, and be patient. You have to cultivate every day. You have to cultivate, you have to tend to that garden, right? Sometimes we want to see results and success right away, but it doesn't happen, right? It doesn't happen overnight. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Right. I'm going to read that again. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. You hear that? Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, and God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Exactly. Yeah. So that's your message for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps. Hit that like button. And I am taking personal readings. All of my information is down in the description box below. I hope you continue to enjoy all of my 80s music videos and the nostalgia that it brings. Take care, guys. I love you very much. Bye.